Hello fellow Hyundai dealers. I hope everyone's year is off to a great start. I reach out to provide a recap of our most recent National Dealer Council meeting held last month and our most recent franchise meeting at NADA. Randy Parker, your Hyundai Motor America CEO, will also join me in this video. In this video, I'll start with a brief recap of incentives, after sales, and CX. Then I'll turn it over to Randy. After Randy's comments, I'll conclude with a recap of Hyundai Capital America, distribution, and Hyundai Hope on Wheels. Before I jump into the recap, I want to share that your dealer council is always focused on protecting the dealer network in the following ways. Number one, keep dealer counts stable. So as Hyundai grows its sales, we as dealers increase throughput at our stores, allowing us to invest in better people, processes, and facilities that will in turn grow share and profitability. Happy to say that HMA is 100% aligned with this strategy. Number two, minimize fleet in favor of retail. Hyundai had one of the lowest fleet percentages last year, coming in at around 2%. Number three, no agency model, no direct sales. Happy to say that HMA agrees in this regard and is committed to growing sales through the dealer network. Now on to the recap. Incentives. During the Getaway Sales event, we all saw how a compelling 0% offer helped close the year strong. Dealer Council advocated for bringing 0% back during non-sales event times to help drive traffic to our showrooms. We were pleased to see the announcement of 0% for 48 months on Tucson and Santa Fe earlier this month and appreciate this support. With respect to DPB, Dealer Council stresses the importance of the DPB program and its direct relation to Hyundai share gains in recent years. DPB allows dealers to grow sales and share in their market. Dealer Council constantly monitors metrics surrounding DPB, including the percentage of dealers hitting their 100% DPB objective and PNVR. We always advocate that DPB objectives should be reasonable and that there should be a sight line to the DPB objective for the dealer and their sales team. On the topic of DPB, please know your Dealer Council advocates for the return of Palisade as a pay unit in the DPB program. Finally, we advocate for more margin on the Ioniq 5. Given the substantial investment dealers are making in infrastructure, there needs to be a reasonable rate of return on this investment. Further, we need sufficient margin to pay salespersons and managers to sell these advanced vehicles. With respect to after sales, our number one objective is to make the warranty process better for everyone working at your dealership and for our customers. A big part of this is to make the prior approval process better. While PA times have declined, we're working on actions that will lead to further reductions. Reducing PA times also has the benefit of speeding up warranty payment, as the same department that handles the PA process also handles pending claim review. Engine PAs are the single most impactful thing we can do to make the warranty process better. When we started our work here, the average number of PA interactions per engine approval was 3.7. We're down to 2.7, however, we need to drive this number well below 2 for the benefit of technicians, dealers, and our customers. Doing so will increase CSI scores, improve employee morale, and free up thousands of days of service loaners nationwide. We hope your technicians are enjoying the benefits of the newly launched TechStar program. Our mission is to work with HMA to find ways to retain and attract the best technicians in the industry. On a related note, we're beginning our work on how we support the efforts of service advisors in our network. More to come in that regard. CX and RX rewards. In a word, simplify. We continually advocate to make this program simple for all involved. Further, we push for reasonable CSI levels that are achievable. As it relates to training, we've relayed to Hyundai that a one-size-fits-all approach is not optimal for dealers nor Hyundai. If a dealer is hitting the CSI targets, there's no need to waste dealer and HMA resources with excessive training. They obviously have people and processes in place to achieve excellent customer satisfaction. Focus limited resources on high-impact dealers who are having difficulty with CSI. RX rewards. Dealer Council advocated for the inclusion of all dealers, including Blue Box stores, in the RX rewards program for 2023. We felt this inclusive approach would engage the entire network in the CSI process and lead to overall higher CSI scores. While HMA understood our position, it elected to continue the RX rewards program as announced for 2023. Finally, we discussed the survey interference program and what would and would not count as strikes, and concerns regarding the definition of coaching and any relation to strikes. Coaching is a very subjective term, and dealers are rightfully concerned about coaching counting as a strike. HMA has confirmed that the coaching question on the survey will not generate a strike. HMA will track this metric, but again, it will not generate a strike. Now we'll turn it over to your CEO of Hyundai Motor America, Randy Parker.
Thank you, Kevin, and hello, Hyundai dealers. Thank you once again for an amazing 2022 performance and for kicking off 2023 with a bang. We finished 2022 with retail sales of 708,000 units, up 2% over last year, resulting in a 0.7 percentage point market share gain to 5.9% of the market, making us 5th in the industry for the first time in Hyundai's history. And we did this with only 2.2% fleet mix, well below the industry average. Finally, we were the #1 mass market OEM for retail market share growth year over year, and we couldn't have done it without all of you. In 2023, the momentum keeps going, with a strong performance in January, kicking off the year with 48,000 retail sales, gaining 0.1 percentage point to 5.5% share, and tying our previous retail share record. So let's keep that going. It was also great seeing many of you at NADA during our reception and franchise make meeting in Dallas. I appreciate all the positive feedback about the meeting. As many of you may have already heard, our plan is to have significant growth in 2023, with a 10% increase versus our already outstanding 2022 performance to hit 800,000 total sales, which means we will be working to get you plenty of inventory to your stores. There is a lot to be excited about as a Hyundai dealer. After coming off a year of winning award after award, we have the Ioniq 6 in production right now, and it will be on your lots by the end of this quarter. And with an all-new Kona family coming in the third quarter of this year. We also have 450 GDSI 2.0 facilities completed by the end of this year. That's over 50% of the dealer network. For those of you who are making the investment in the brand, I thank you. We're also doing more work to improve brand opinion and drive demand with brand stories and leveraging our big partnerships with Disney, the NFL, and Amazon. It was clear that our dealers are excited about what the future has in store. Now that being said, we have a lot of work to do when it comes to Ioniq certification and customer experience. We have programs in place to assist with EV adoption, and at the time to adopt EV vehicles is right now. As I'm sure you know, Hyundai has invested $5.5 billion in a dedicated EV plant in Savannah, Georgia. The future is now, and if you haven't already invested in electrified vehicles, you are already late. Customer satisfaction is at the heart of everything we do. We need to improve the retail experience at a rapid pace, and we need your support to make sure that we're taking the best care of our customers. To help assist you with our collective goals, we have developed several engagement programs with support dealers who are investing in the brand and taking great care of customers. A few examples include the Accelerate program, Dealer Performance Bonus, Board of Excellence, HCA Dealer Partner Rewards, Brand Ambassador, and RX Rewards, just to name a few. We are committed to you and to the future of Hyundai as an industry leader, and we cannot wait to see where we can go together. So Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Randy. On to Hyundai Capital America. Given the challenges with the Inflation Reduction Act, leasing will be a critical component of Ioniq 5 business. Section 45W of the IRA allows a workaround to get the benefit of the $7,500 credit through leasing. As such, you'll see a lot of focus on leasing programs for Ioniq 5. Based on dealer council feedback, enhancements are being made to the Dealer Partner Rewards program for the benefit of all dealers. Dealer council appreciates the enhancements and believe they will benefit all dealers and allow HMF to retain and attract floor plan business. Distribution. We continually address distribution issues with Globus at our NDC meetings. Difficulties getting vehicles out of port pose significant problems for dealers in terms of setting customer expectations and ultimately providing excellent customer satisfaction. In terms of vehicle tracking, look for the nationwide launch of Freight Verify, which will allow you to track much more easily vehicles' deliveries to your showroom. 2023 is a very special year for all of us as Hyundai dealers as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For 25 years, we've made a difference in the lives of children fighting the battle against pediatric cancer. Every time a Hyundai rolls over the curb, HMA and dealers put their money together, and that money goes to Hyundai Hope on Wheels. Hyundai Hope on Wheels in turn donates that money in the form of pediatric cancer research grants nationwide. Why research grants? Because research grants unlock cures for pediatric cancers and ultimately save the lives of children. Last year alone, we donated over $15 million in pediatric cancer research grants, bringing our lifetime total to over $200 million. On behalf of Hyundai Hope on Wheels Chairman Jamie Offenberg, thank you for your commitment to this fight and making an impact for some very special children. We have some great things in store this year for our 25th anniversary. In fact, be on the lookout for a very special announcement at the New York Auto Show in early April. Thank you for taking the time to watch this recap. Any thoughts, suggestions, or feedback you may have, please feel free to reach out to me or any of your national or regional dealer council representatives. We appreciate the opportunity to serve you. My best to you all for a great close to February.